What is up, you guys? We're in Hornick, Iowa right now, checking out the original 1984 Children of the Corn locations. Alright guys, for the second and probably one of the biggest locations of the film is the house from Children of the Corn at the corner of 325th and Mobile. And this is where like a lot of the scenes took place in the movie, and the house looks like basically the exact same from how it did in the film. Right here is like the exact shot. All the kids came up with their knives and hatchets and all that stuff. And we're looking for, and he was running around the house, right around there. He was running right here past the cellar door, which would have been right here. And it was actually made and put there just for the movie. And you can see these two windows very clearly in the shot of the movie. In the movie there's windows in both of them. That's so crazy that he was running right there. The kids were following him right over here, all around the house.
Vicky! Vicky!
Right here, behind the garage and the shed, in the very back of the yard.
Vicky!
The really cool thing about this house and location is right behind it actually there is a bunch of corn, and you can see my friend coming out of there now. But it's so cool because there's literally like corn at like every single location for this movie. Alright guys, so we were in Hornick on Main Street checking out where the opening shots of the movie would have been filmed, and we're at Hanson's Cafe where it would have stood, and this is where like the whole gang was looking into the restaurant, into the cafe, and it would have been right here. This is exactly where the cafe would have stood. You can see the foundation still sitting in the grass. And apparently this restaurant or cafe was here since the 30s. So I'm guessing it was really sad to the community that it burnt down. But anyway, in the opening of the shot, you can see the leader looking through the window, and you can see that building right there, that blue building with the arch. And this is exactly the spot the cafe would have stood in the 1984 shooting of the movie. So we were at probably like one of the biggest mass locations of the film. We're in downtown Whitting, Iowa, and this is where like most of the downtown scenes were filmed, and where Bob is running down the street from the children. And this is also the same place where they trapped his woman, and they told the Outlander to come get her. And we're gonna check that all out right now. They showed this shot for like a second in the movie. But it looks like half of the whole building is completely collapsed. But it still looks the same if it were still intact. It's pretty crazy. There's like a bunch of locations down this same street, and we're gonna go check them all out right now. This location is literally like 2-minute walk down the street, and he would have been running right around here And they show this shot in the movie, and I'll put that shot in. This is pretty similar to the shot that would have been in the movie. And you can see him standing right there, and he runs down to the big flagpole in the middle of the road. I just want to say, like, this whole area where this movie was filmed still resembles itself very well from how it did in the movie. And it's just really, like, surreal how much is still the same. And I guess that's what's really cool about these movie locations. Like, you get to see how it looks now, like, years later, and it's just, like, really cool to see something like that with your own eyes that you've seen on the big screen, you know what I mean? I'm gonna check out some more locations, so let's get to it, guys. In the movie, you can see him running right down the street past that sign, that American Legion sign, which is still there, which is like one of those crazy little things that you see. He was sprinting right past that sign over there. Same exact sign that was shown in the movie when he was running down the street. Man, that's crazy that it's still here. And like I said, everything really looks the same. Right against this brick wall right here, he was standing with his blood-stained shirt as the kids were coming right there. His head would have been about right here in the movie, and his arm, or his hand, would have been about right here as he was looking around the corner to see the kids coming to get him. Such a great scene of the movie, and it's really, really, really cool that it was all filmed in the same place. So right in the middle of the downtown area here in Whitting, you have like the biggest location from the movie, the big flagpole in the middle of like this intersection. Malachi was holding his woman right there next to the pole, screaming, "We have your woman, Outlander," over and over. And this is where he cut her cheek open too, to threaten.
Outlander, maybe you don't hear so well. Outlander, your blood will spill unless you give yourself up. You won't wait much longer. Night is coming. Night is his time. Outlander! Come on! Come on! Come on, Outlander!
Here is another spot. You can see him running around the corner from the children. Here is another location where the whole squad of kids would be running down chasing Peter Horton, and it would have been right here. These silos weren't here in the original film. You can see all of these like old things of machinery in the movie too. That's really cool, and they're running right down this path. They would have been running right here on this same path, right down into there. This is the exterior of the Hanson's Cafe from the opening shots of the movie, where everybody got killed inside. You can still see the malts and soda signs on the walls of the building, or I should say the windows. And even though it's something totally different now, it's really, really cool that they left that. Alright guys, for one of the last locations, we are at the gas station, or like the location of the gas station where it was. This is where the mechanic got murdered, and where they stopped and asked for directions. And it's no longer here anymore, but there's still like concrete underneath all this grass. You can see right off the road, you can still see a little pull-in of gravel. And if you go on the gravel, it's just this entire space. So you know that the gas station was totally right here. It's crazy that a killing scene took place right over here. Right off the road past that telephone pole. It would have been right here. And you would have pulled into the gas station right here.
We've had ourselves...
I ain't got no gas.
No, I don't need gas.
I ain't got no diesel fuel neither.
Come back here! Sir! Get back here! On the double!
So I know there wasn't much left of that gas station, but it was just really cool to see where that scene took place or where it was filmed. So we're gonna go head on to the next location. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we are at the last location right now. This is the Ridgeway Inn. This is the motel that was briefly used for like a scene or two in the movie. And it pretty much looks identical to how it looked in the film. But the motel doors were red and blue. And now they're just like a beige color, but it looks pretty much the same. This is where they stay for a night. And this was used as the exterior. I don't believe that the interior shots when they were in the motel were filmed here, but this is the real exterior from the movie. And we're just gonna walk upstairs just to get the vibe from the film. So yeah, like back in the 80s, I guess all these doors were red and blue. Like this door would be blue and this door would be red. This door would be blue, next one would be red, and so on. And it was a really cool design. I don't know why they took that away. But it's a really cool motel, and I'm not even sure some of the people know that it was filmed here. Alright guys, so I'm going to wrap up the video there. It was really, really amazing to visit all these locations from one of my favorite 80s horror movies. And to see them in person is really an experience that you'll hold on to forever. And I just really hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to the Urban Files. And I'll be coming to you guys with another banger next week. So yeah guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We basically checked out like every single location from the film, which we did not do in The Outsiders. So I'm really proud of myself for like going to every single location on this movie. So as I'm filming the Children of the Corn locations, the places you just saw, I was in the downtown area, and oddly enough, this guy comes up to me and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And I'm like, "We're just filming for the Children of the Corn." Crazy thing is, this guy worked on the movie and he actually did the extras for the Blu-ray edition of Children of the Corn. His name is John Sullivan. Super nice guy. He actually helped us find a lot of locations that we couldn't find on our own. So big shout out to you, John. And he also gave me a brand new Blu-ray copy of Children of the Corn. And you can see on the back of it, it says John Sullivan, his name. So that's pretty cool. I got a really good paranormal video coming next week. We're hitting up the Witch's Tower in Ohio, and this place is super haunted. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys next week.